Hello kindergarten, we're back and I brought my lovely assistant again. And today we are going to be making paint, homemade paint. Now you can call it edible paint, but it doesn't taste all that great, so we'll just call it safe to taste paint. Now we're going to be using things from around the house again, so we just scoured our kitchen cabinets to see what we had. What you're going to need, the ingredients you'll need today is flour, white flour. You're going to need some salt, you're going to need water, and then in terms of tools, you're going to need a mixing bowl, you're going to need a 1/4 cup measuring cup, and you're going to need a 1/2 cup measuring cup. All right, you're also going to need some food dye. So you can see we've pre-made some different colors, and today we're going to be making a teal paint. So here we go. Gianna, can you help me, please? We are going to need a 1/4 cup of salt. So she's going to grab her 1/4 cup measuring spoon, and we're just going to use any plain salt and put it in the bowl. Now parents, this is a really great one that your kids can do on their own, because if the ingredients come out a little bit uneven, it's okay, you can adjust it. This isn't meant to eat, put a little bit more. So we're not worried about, flavor. Very nice. All right, go ahead and pour that in. And then we're gonna move on to the flour. And for this one, we're gonna use 1/2 cup of flour. Now, if you would like, you can use like a butter knife to help you flatten out the top, because, flours can be a little messy. And this will definitely help it out. Oh, you did a pretty good job there. Nice job. A little bit more, okay, and then we'll scrape off away from us. There we go, perfect. And then we're just gonna pour that into the bowl as well. It's always helpful to bring the bowl to you so you don't make a bigger mess. Tap that in there, good job. And then last but not least, we're going to add 1/2 cup of water. Now we just poured some water into a measuring cup so it was nice and close to us and we weren't walking across the kitchen with the water. Awesome. And then last but not least, you want to use your food dye. Now you can choose whatever color you want to do. Of course, we love to paint with a rainbow of colors in our house. So we already made a pink or red, a yellow, a green, and we thought we needed to finish it off with some version of blue. And we chose a little bit of a lighter blue. So it's kind of a turquoise teal colored blue. And we're just going to put 5 drops. Now you can put more dye in your paint if you want it to be bolder or darker, but we're just doing 5 drops of each. It is springtime now, and so it's kind of nice to be able to have lighter colors. You're going to take a spoon, you can also use a fork, anything you want, and you're just going to give it a good mix. Now it's going to look a little clumpy in the beginning, almost like pancake mix, and that's okay. Just keep stirring it up, try to get those clumps out of there. If you do feel like it's too thick, or if your parents say, that looks like it has a lot of clumps in it, you can always add just a little bit more water to make it a little bit thinner. So yeah, you're doing great. Want me to help get some clumps out?
Sure.
Okay, let's try this. So I'm just gonna scoop all the corners around. And again, parents, this is something that your kids can do on their own, but getting those clumps out can be a little bit challenging. So if you want to just jump in there and help, kind of mash them up and loosen them up, that's always nice and helpful. That looks pretty good. What do you think?
It looks good.
Yeah, that color's beautiful. Good choice. All right, so once we're done with our mixture, I have been placing the paint into some clear cups just so that we can see them easier, and so that they're in different cups so we can not mix the colors when we're painting. So I'm just going to go ahead and pour that into the cup as best I can. And then once all of your colors are done, you can do a cup for each color. You can make as many colors as you want, really. The more colors, the better is what I think. But once that's all poured into your cup, that looks pretty good for right now. There we go. Then you can grab your paper and your paint brushes, and we just have plain white construction paper, and we have some paint brushes. So we are going to put one paintbrush into each color. That way we don't mix them up. I'll let you decide what goes in what color. Yep, I thought you'd do that. We got blue, we got red, we've got yellow, and we've got green. And when you're ready to paint, you can just go ahead and start making your picture. Maybe you want to do a rainbow, maybe you want to do a drawing of what you've been doing over the last few days. Maybe you want to make some plans for the weekend. I don't know. I mean, it's beautiful and sunny outside. So you just really want to get it on there, spread it out, and whatever design you come up with, it's going to be great. Now, the great part about this paint is that if you refrigerate it, it can last up to 6 months. So hopefully we're not stuck at home for that long, but if you want to keep using it, that way you don't waste anything, you definitely can. Just stick it in the refrigerator and it'll last. It will definitely hold. So, oh, I think you're painting the sky. The sky looks pretty blue today. So I went ahead and did just a little design because I love hearts and M is the beginning of my name. So I just did a simple M and a heart, and it's just drying now. But as you can see, the colors look really good on paper and they hold very well. So I'm just gonna let it dry and then I'm gonna stick it on my refrigerator because that's what we do in our house. All right, Gianna, what are you gonna paint?
I am painting a sunset.
Ooh, a sunset, that sounds good. Well, we will definitely take a picture of her finished sunset and post it so that you can see it. But I really hope that you enjoy this really simple way to make paint at home. And please, as I always ask, send me pictures, send me video. I want to see what your creations look like also. The more we can share, the better at this time. So I thank you for watching, and we will see you soon. Bye.